Hello. Hello and welcome. It is, I'm still Deborah Kagan, and you are part of this Mojo community, and you're here for the Mojo moment of the day. Today's going to be, I think, a really good reminder, something that I'm super grateful for all the frickin' time. And I'm really curious because a lot of the women who initially come to work with me as clients, this piece is missing. And this piece can be missing for you because, either you feel like you're kind of a lone wolf or a lone lioness. This could also be because you haven't had any great experiences in this area, which is true for a lot of people. But it's also, if you haven't had good experiences in what we're about to talk about, it's also probably because you have not given yourself the room and the level of awareness to create this for yourself in your life. And you might be playing out of what I call the old kinks, right? And it ain't that kind of kink. It's the kind of kink where it's the pieces of pain or trauma or things that you have yet to really process through that are still in your body. A cellular memory. All of your experiences are layered in your body. And so when you have certain experiences that are challenging or traumatic and hurtful, and you have yet to move those through, there's a lot of opportunities for those experiences to get triggered. And if you're not aware of that or conscious of that, it really can feel very painful, and that life is not working the way that you truly desire. And what I want to share with you today for the Mojo Moment is about having an incredible tribe around you. Now, for, when we're looking at this in terms of the women's work that I offer and the realm that I've been supporting women in, this is about having a very sacred and a very powerful women's circle. This can be, it's great when you can have a community where you get together in person, right? Because there's something about in-person connection that truly does make a difference, right? And women learn through osmosis. There's something about being in a room together, specifically in person, where we can simply sit and be together and we learn from each other's beingness. I mean, we can look back to the beginning of time. We can look back to even just the thought of cave people time, and women sat around in a circle, right? We sat around the fire. We would tend to the fire. We would, take care of the food. We would tend to the children and so on and so forth. And so there's something about when women gather in a circle, again, whether it's a virtual circle or certainly an in-person circle, that there is an aliveness, a support, a sense of mojo, a sense of connectedness that ignites and elevates your being. And so my question to you today is, do you have a fabulous tribe? Now, I was just addressing the ladies, and I know there's some guys out here who are watching as well. And equally, do you have an amazing, men's group? Do you have a tribe of men that are supporting you? I do think it's important to have a safe space where just women can be together and just men can be together. There's something about that creates an energy. It creates the opportunity and the possibility for a deeper truth, an authenticity, a vulnerability to emerge that specifically, if you have not had it or you're still not quite fully comfortable with it, there's an ease and more of a grace that's possible when it is gender separated. However, there's definitely a time, a reason, a great purpose to have, mixed gender tribes and groups, and I make sure that I'm part of both, right? Because they're equally important. And one of the things that I hear all the time at my live event, the Rock Your Mojo Women's Weekend, which, by the way, the very last one is happening this October. And if you don't have a ticket to it yet, come on and get yours. Come on and get it. So it's the very last time I'm doing it. And there's some things brewing for next year. However, if, the thing that I hear so often when women do come to that event is they are so moved by being, again, in a room with women who are lighting each other up, women who are, truly like excited and lifting each other in a way of like, you go girl, right? Really that kind of support that's a genuine support. And the other thing that I always hear is, I didn't know how much I really needed this. And it's fascinating because we don't know what we don't know, right? I mean, there's certain things that we know we don't know. Like, I know that I don't speak Russian fluently or at all, frankly, right? I know that. Like, I know that I don't know that. But there are many things when you have the aha moments, when you have when you have the insights and you're like, holy crap, I totally didn't know that I didn't know that. And that insight that women say more often than not when they attend the Rock Your Mojo Women's Weekend is, I had no idea how much I needed to be around this incredible, just be around a group of women, period. Like a group of women that are interested in rocking their mojo, a group of women that are elevating and expanding themselves in the way that is of interest, right, to me. That's what I hear. And it doesn't shock me because I remember, even just a few months ago, I attended a fantastic women's circle, beautiful, event led by a dear friend of mine. And I just thought, okay, yes, I want to support my friend. And the other thing that was beautifully, it was a beautiful reminder and also a little bit surprising was, wow, I didn't realize like how deeply that I personally was needing to also sit in a circle in that particular way that she was offering. And it, just moved me so deeply. And I think it's important to recognize that you're out there, you're slaying, you are, doing great with your career, you're holding your family together, you are either, working in a relationship and building that with someone, or you're in a place where you're starting to open that up for yourself so that you can create that relationship in your life. And you're doing all the things, right? You're doing all the things. And you're out there and you're doing it in a way that is very solo based. And when you're on those missions and you're on that path, it just can feel like a freight train. And so they're a bit like you get blinders on. And so you'll forget that there's all this other part of life that would really nourish you, that would, fill your cup up in a way that you don't get when you do it by yourself. And so if you're on that kind of a train, if you are, going full bore and you have yet to put yourself in a group with some incredible women, and I'm speaking just to the women right now, then I highly, highly encourage you to take this one very simple step. And it's linked here in this video. Come and join us in the Rock Your Mojo Women's Circle. Totally complimentary. It's a fantastic Facebook group. It is filled with hundreds of women who are all about really committed to rocking their mojo, to being the best woman that they can be, to living a turned on life, being confident, celebrating themselves. And, you know, this is the kind of community that I'm so honored and proud to hold space for. And I invite you, ladies, to join us there. And one of the reasons why I'm bringing this up on today's Mojo Moment is because as of the live recording of this, we are about to get into a new month. And the first Monday, the very first Monday of every month, only and exclusively in the Rock Your Mojo Women's Circle Facebook group, I host open mentoring hours. Totally open mentoring hours. It's a Facebook Live. You get to join in, ask any questions, anything that you need support with in terms of really moving the needle forward in your life. Like, what would make a difference to you right now? And where are you not getting that support? That's what you can get in the Rock Your Mojo Women's Circle. So definitely click on the link, ask to join. There's like 2 simple questions to answer so we can get to know a little bit about you. And then you will be a part of the group. And then you'll be able to make sure you put your notifications on, because at 5 p.m. Pacific on the first Monday of the month, which is happening in just a couple days, I will be hosting the Mojo Monday Happy Hour, which is the open mentoring session. All right. And it's super popular. I mean, I got to tell you, even my clients who have an open door to me, they show up to this, right? Because it's so juicy. And when some other woman asks a question, you are going to get value from that, because within the answer is something that you probably didn't even know that you needed. And yet, poof, there it is. So I strongly urge you to join us in that group, and then of course show up for the happy hour. Of course, if you're not able to show up for the happy hour, it's recorded, it's saved in the group, and you can go back and watch it. And frankly, there's just so much good information that's packed in those that it's like I could put all of that into a course, and it is worth thousands of dollars at this point with all of the happy hours that are in there. So become a member of the group. Super easy, as I said, totally complimentary. Join us. And now you're going to have a phenomenal lady tribe, right? You're going to have this great woman tribe. And for those of you guys that are watching, again, I highly encourage you to find some wonderful men's groups, because they're out there, and become a part of them in some way, shape, or form, and share the Rock Your Mojo Women's Group with the women in your life. All right, because it's a very loving, nurturing, empowering, and juicy place to be. So go get your tribe. And if for some reason, the Mojo tribe does not call to you, just make sure that you do find your own tribe somewhere, somehow, because we all need tribe. All right, loves. This has been your Mojo Moment for the day. I am Deborah Kagan, and I'm here for you Monday through Friday in the 1 p.m. Pacific hour. And I will see you. I'll see you very soon. All right. Much love, and remember, almost forgot to remind you, get out there, go rock your mojo like only you can. All right. Sending you so much love. Mwah. Bye for now.